Hello everyone. So in this session we are going to study about the reproductive health. The reproductive health, so this is the last chapter of the unit reproduction. So the reproduction, the unit, it consists of 4 chapters. As you know, we studied about the reproduction in organisms. The next chapter was sexual reproduction in flowering plants. The third one was reproduction in human beings. So with this we are going to study about the reproductive health. Let me tell you first the content of the chapter. The contents are as follows. The first one is introduction. Introduction in sense we are going to understand what is reproductive health, and then in that we are going to study the problems related to reproduction and how we can tackle all those problems. In the form of strategies, we are going to learn those problems or those concepts. And then second one is population explosions and birth control. The third one is medical termination and pregnancy. Fourth one is sexually transmitting diseases, and the fifth one is infertility. So these are the content. Why I am telling the content in this session, because so many of you having some confusions regarding to the content, which come one after the which one will be the first and which one will be the next one content. So to avoid all those confusion, I have written the contents on the board. By seeing that content, you have to refer all those. Okay, so initially we are starting with the introduction in this session. So introduction in sense we are going to study, we are going to learn what is reproductive health. The name itself saying reproductive health. Reproductive health means if we are healthy, if we are having a normal organs in sense, we are reproductive, a healthy person. It's not like that. It includes so many aspects. So many aspects will be there in the reproductive health. According to WHO means World Health Organization. Let me write that also. World Health Organization. According to World Health Organization, they have given a definite definition for the definite and proper definition for the reproductive health. According to them, the reproductive health in sense a total well-being in some aspects regarding to the reproduction, So we have to understand here what is total well-being, a complete well-being regarding to reproduction. Having normal organ is not much efficient. It's not at all enough to lead a life. Having different aspects, as I told you, it included so many aspects. In sense, aspects are, it will be in the form of physical, emotional, behavioral and social. So these are the aspects. If we are well-being, if we are facing like physically, let me come one by one after the other. Physical in sense, if we are having normal organs, normal reproductive organs. If we are reproducing an young one, it means we are healthy according to this aspect. The next is emotional, in sense if we are showing love towards our sibling or towards the young ones, siblings also, whoever there around us, showing love, showing affection towards them, that is also comes under the reproductive health, because so that is a bond connected between the peoples around us. Okay, showing love towards the young one is different, and showing love towards the wife or spouse, that is different. So these bonds or these connection between these two persons, it comes under the emotion. If we are normal, it means we can show a normal emotion to those people or to those persons around us. Behavioral, if we are behaving nicely, wisely in the community or in the society, it means we have a good health. That also comes under social, means that the behavior and social in sense in the group of or in the society or in the community or in our relations. If we are behaving properly, it nothing but it shows we are having reproductive health, because whatever we speak, whatever we see, whatever we hear, it is all related to whatever we speak in sense. That is not a reproduction, you can ask me. So in some matters you might have observed, we used to see different persons or different peoples, like oh, he is good, he is nice, I'll I'll propose him, like that we used to do. No, so that is the bad habit. Don't mess up with your community or with your neighbors. That all comes under this behavioral or social aspect. So by telling all these, we'll move on to the next concept. Next concept in sense how the India, it has initiated its plan related to reproductive health. Okay, so got the introduction or got the definition of the reproductive health. So the definition of that is according to WHO. I am telling you, it is nothing but total well-being in different aspects regarding to reproduction. It is nothing but reproductive health. Okay, so next is, what are the action plans of India regarding to reproductive health? Let me tell you, India, this is the country in the world, this is the first country, it has started the action plans and programs regarding to reproductive health. This is the first country, it has started its action plans in the year of 1951. What it has started? It has started so many programs, it has started so many awareness regarding to reproductive health. So many peoples, they do not have, they are not aware of so many concepts, they are not aware of their organs, what are there in the organs, what are there. So many peoples are not aware of the menstrual cycle. To make the awareness, to come to know all those awarenesses, India in the year of 1951, it has started the action plans and programs in the name of family planning. Still we are in introduction. I am not talking about the problems and strategies. Still we are in introduction of reproductive health. Okay, so the first name what they have given, they gave the name as family planning to make people understand about the reproductive health. Periodically, decade by decade, now we are in 2020, number of people are aware of the reproductive health, how the organs functions, how the menstrual cycle start, and what are the sex related problems, how to keep hygiene, the reproductive parts. So these are all the concepts, these are all the things, so many people are aware of it. How? Because of this planning, because of this action plan. When they have started who? India, it has started its action plan in the year of 1951. Decade by decade, it covered wider concepts, wider aspects. In the initial period, only some of the things it start giving knowledge, or it start giving some description to the society, to the people. Decade by decade, it covers wider aspects, wider reproductive related aspects, and they changed the name, they changed the family planning name to reproductive and child health care. In short, it is RCH, reproductive child health care, RCH. So this is the new name. It include, the name itself saying, it has included child health care also, right from the puberty till the postnatal period. Postnatal period means after the delivery. What are the things comes under this period? Right from the puberty, I am telling you, puberty will be at the age of 12 or 14, and then both in the male and female, and till the postnatal period means after the delivery. Okay, after giving birth to the young one, that period is known as postnatal period. So those the period what comes under between these, it has included all those concepts. It means decade by decade, the family planning action plan, it covers wider aspects of reproduction. Okay, so the name is reproductive and child health care. I'll tell you what they are doing, what this plan is doing, how they are working, what are the problems the people are facing, how to tackle all those problems, what are the strategies the government has taken to tackle all those problems and to aware the people. Okay, so with this we'll start the problems of reproductive health. Problems means, so this is a general problem. Okay, general problem in sense it is not related to one kind of person. It might be related to the child or the child in sense those who are just now they are reached the puberty, and those who are in middle age, and those who have reached the post reproductive phase. So to all those persons, the action plan, it has started awareing the reproductive health concepts. So first we'll start with the problems comes under this reproductive health. The problems are, so many peoples, they lack awareness. they lack the awareness. Awareness of what? Lack of awareness means, so you are in second PUC students, you are those who have taken the biology, you know very well related to reproductive organs, how to keep clean, how to keep the organs hygienically. But it doesn't mean that the different combination students, they don't know how to keep clean related to reproductive organs. It's not like that. So many peoples are there, so many children are there, so many mothers are there, still they doesn't know how to clean up during the menstrual cycle, during the pregnancy, after the delivery, so or sex related life. So that lack of awareness in all kind of that, you have to think about the sex related life. Okay, sex related life means I am starting not only sex related life, I am starting right from the puberty. So you have to calculate when the male gamete and female gamete, it starts synthesizing, what are the hormonal changes takes place in the body. The physical changes also takes place in males, appearance of beard and mustache and vocal cord, and then in females development of mammary gland, and then number of changes are there when they reach the puberty. Not only the male and female gametes reproduces, but also physical changes also takes place when the male and female, when the girl and boy they reaches to the puberty. So the problem is lack of awareness of all those aspects. The second one is, so many peoples, they doesn't know, or they are in the myths and misconception. Myths and misconception means, when a girl, when she have the menstrual cycle, her parents or grandparents, they used to tell, oh, you are not clean, don't go there, don't you have to be in one place. So these are all the myths. Okay, so menstrual cycle, it is nothing but the changes takes place in the female body. It's like sweating, the sweat glands produces the salt water or the sweat. Likewise, monthly the ovary, it produces the egg. Only the egg, it fails to fertilizes with the sperm. The ovum, it sinks down to the uterus, and the endometrium, it gets thickened by the blood corpuscles, no, not corpuscles, by the cellular debris and mucus. Only in the absence of fertilization, menstrual cycle or menses begins. It remains 5 days. So in that period, so many of them, they used to tell, so you are unclean, please be there, don't come, don't attend the religious program. So these are all the myths of the people. So that also a problem comes under the reproductive health. And then STDs. So STDs, it has a large aspect. So that content, I am going to repeat that one again when we finish this medical termination pregnancy. In short, I would like to tell in the problems of reproductive health, the STD is nothing but, as I written on the board, sexually transmitted diseases. So many of the people, they do not know about these kind of diseases. Safe and hygienic sex aspects or sex life, only safe and hygienic sex life is the only one formula to be away from these kind of sexually transmitted diseases. Now you can ask me, for example, AIDS, it also transmitted from one person to other person from the blood transfusion. So basic concepts I am telling you. If they are aware of these kind of diseases, these kind of diseases means these diseases can also transmit from one person to other person when they have unsafe sex, or when they visit to the barber shop, one is contaminated, or the person who is suffering from AIDS, of the same person, the barber shop, what is that? If the barber use the same blade to one more person, the contamination occurs. That is also a medium of the transmission. But basically, we are in reproductive health chapter. So basically or initially, how the diseases occurs or how the diseases spreads, that we are understanding. To make you understand those related diseases, I am just telling one few diseases related to that. Okay, so all these are the problems. So these are the problems comes under the reproductive health. So many of them are not aware of all those. Okay, so AIDS, and then hepatitis B. So this is also the disease transmit from one person to other person sexual. And then the next one is marriageable age. Marriageable age means the government, they have declared, they have passed one rule saying a woman, a girl, she should marry only when she comes to the majority. Majority means like when she reaches to the age of 18, when she comes to the age of 18, then only legally she can marry to any person. And then the same as a boy, he has to marry at the age of 21. What will happen if a girl marry when she is under 18? What will happen? Doesn't she give rise to an young one? Because the reproductive cycle is start at the age of 12. It means she can reproduce, she can lead her life. The marriage is not only, it is not related to giving birth to young one. Understanding and coordinating is very important. Coordination between two partners, or the partner, the husband and wife. That maturity develops only at the certain age. So that's why the program, action plans and programs, what we wrote it on the board, no, RCH or the family planning, they declared only when girl reaches to the age of 18, only she has the right to marry a person who is of 21. Okay, so this is all the concepts, or this is all the problems till now we are facing. Now we are in 20th and 21st century. We know very well about that technology has improved, so and so we used to talk related to the things. But still we used to see when we open that paper or newspaper, some of the news it will be like the minor girl, she married to that boy, her parents or her relatives married the minor girl. So what are these are all the things, these are all the problems related to reproductive health. Still it is going on in our society. Those who are the relative of those minor child, they will be aware of all those, but they keep quiet. What will be what the problem she used to face when she marry under age or under 18? She doesn't have that kind of maturity. She doesn't know how to lead life. She doesn't know how to coordinate with his partner. To avoid those kind of problems, the action plans and programs, they decided to this kind of rules. And then adolescence related aspects. Adolescence means puberty. Not only puberty, so many children have the habit of taking the drugs and all. Taking the drugs, that doesn't come, don't think like that doesn't come comes under the reproductive health. So adolescence means we are in reproductive health. All that taking the drugs and all, adolescence, everything I'll tell you, everything related to that concept in the chapter number 8. But today, okay, we are in reproductive health, no, so we have to talk about the adolescence, means the puberty. As I told you, menstrual cycle, all those that comes under this adolescence. So that is also a problem related to the reproductive health. And then infertile couple. Infertile couple in sense, if a couple got married, they are not having the kids or they are not giving birth to the young one. A kind of the they'll be facing some problems in their organs or in the hormones. Because of that, they are not reproducing the young ones. That couples are known as infertile couple. That can be overcome. That can be come out from that infertility. So many of couples, they are having the young ones. How? By means of technology. Technology in sense, number of technologies are there. Taking the egg of the mother or the women, taking the sperm of the man, fusing the male gamete and female gamete in the petri plate, and then after zygote formation, transplanting that zygote inside the uterus. So this way we can overcome from this problem. What kind of problem it is? Infertile couple. This is also a problem. That also comes under the reproductive health. So many people are not aware of this. In some villages and all, if a woman, if she is not giving to an young one after the marriage, she is considered as infertile woman. She'll be seen like she has done a crime, like that the people used to do. They doesn't know the problem will be in the male. So that awareness the government has to give to those peoples. So all those things comes under the reproductive health. So all those things is all those problems. So these are all the problems till now somewhere in the villages or some areas till today the peoples are facing. How the government tackle these problems? What are the rules they have released? Who? The India or the who is in reproductive and child health care. So that strategies or that action plans or those what is that techniques we'll see one after the other in the next sessions. Before that, let me tell you one more thing related to the problem of reproductive health. That one will be the seventh one, sex abuse, like rape cases. So that is a criminal case. As I told you, in the beginning itself, total well-being of a human being, total well-being of different aspects. In the aspect I listed four. One is physical, emotional, behavioral and social. The behavioral well-being is there, will be there, should be there in every human. That too, males, they have to respect the women. When they do not respect the women, number of crimes we used to see in the daily life. So that comes under the sex abuse. So these are all the problems, so these are all the things nowadays we are observing. We'll see in the next session how the action plan will be, how the strategy will be to overcome this problem. Thank you.